Hello, my Geminis. Welcome back to Tarot Talks. I hope you are doing good and uh, getting ready for the upcoming unlock. Slowly and slowly, things are coming back to normal, and I hope you are also getting back to normal life now. Geminis. First and foremost, I would like to apologize if I was not able to do a reading in the month of July. I think I had done only 4 signs in the month of July, and if yours was not one of them, then I really apologize for that. I really was not. At the best of my energies, and was really occupied with different things, so couldn't get time to do the reading for all the signs. Today I'm going to do the sign today I'm going to do the reading for your sign for the month of August. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, do check your other placements, guys. This is a collective reading, so not necessarily this will resonate with everyone. So don't forget to check your other placements also in your chart. So without wasting much time, let's jump into your reading, guys. Geminis, while I was meditating, I was I was getting the energy of, of not being bothered about anything, like in the sense, not in a wrong sense, but someone who is like not really concerned, or not really bothered, or not really willing to do anything, they're just going with the flow, and they are sitting in the energy like, okay, it is what it is, I can't do anything much about it, or rather not wanting to do anything about the situation, just going by the flow, just accepting the things the way they are. It is a positive sign if you see. Just being able to accept the things the way they are and not fussing about anything, it is actually a good way of living your life, so I'm getting that kind of energy. Someone who is like, okay, whatever, like, okay, the milk is spilled, fine, whatever, that kind of an energy. So not ready to react or do anything about any situation at all. That kind of energy I was getting. I also am feeling pain in my left shoulder, like left side altogether, rather. In fact, while I was shuffling, the cards also started feeling really heavy, and I really am experiencing pain on my left side. So for those whoever this is resonating, guys, please take care. Do some light exercises, do some stretches, so that you ease out if you have any pain. Okay, so guys, I have already laid down your cards. One thing I would like to tell you, guys, this looks like a very specific reading to me, and this looks very much like personal or a relationship reading for me. It might not resonate with everyone, or those who are looking for a career reading. Okay, this is completely a relationship or a love reading, that you can say. Okay, guys, so let's jump into it. In your past, the first card that came out was Five of Cups. Okay, it was clarified by Five of Swords. Okay, and Lover's card. So Geminis, I feel that you were feeling some soulmate connection with someone. You were really attached with someone you were interacting to, and then one fine day something happened, and that person, whoever it was, they just kind of backstabbed you, or I don't want to say backstab, but they just let you down in some way. You were not expecting that behavior from that person at all. Like, it was like, oh my god, like, is this the same person? That kind of behavior came out, which you were not expecting at all. Like you, the connection that you were feeling when you were together with that person was totally different, and then something just happened and you were like, oh my god, is this the same person? And this literally left you heartbroken. You were really taken aback by this, and you were like completely heartbroken by this. Look at this lady here, lady or person, whoever it is, they are like they're feeling completely defeated by this energy. This energy kind of just it just kind of I would say deceived them or let them down big time, and you are completely heartbroken by this behavior that came from that person. So now I guess guys, someone is wanting to offer you love. Maybe that person or a new energy trying to come into your life, but and but you are not ready to welcome, or you're not ready to accept that new person or new energy. That the person is really passionate about you, that person really likes you, and is really emotional, have feelings and emotions towards you. Along with the passion, the person is really having true feelings for you, but you are kind of shut. You are still feeling heartbroken. You are still feeling you're not ready to open up. So you are coming out as this mysterious person, or to this guy or girl, whoever it is. The energies can be the genders can be anything. The energy that you are eluding is like of a mysterious person, who's not opening up at all, who has gone or retreated in his or her own shell. You are also kind of doing a lot of work, inner work. You're trying to meditate. You're going within. You're keeping up to yourself. You're on your alert. You're on your highest alert now that this person, the past person, has kind of cheated you, or has kind of let you down. You're completely on your alert now. You're not ready to open up. You're not ready for a new phase, new person, new energy in your life. You just want to be yourself, like just be with yourself. Don't want to open up, don't want to talk to anyone. That kind of energy I'm getting, guys. You are just trying to go within yourself, which is a good sign. One must always listen to your intuition, so that your intuition never lets you down. We tend to shun away the gut feelings that we keep on getting, and then when the wrong things manifest, you are like, oh, I had seen that red flag, I wish I could have paid attention to it. So right now you are very much into that kind of energy, wherein you want to listen to your intuition. In fact, you are very much alert now. It's like once bitten twice shy kind of energy I can hear here. So in your future, also I am getting the 5 of swords. Like, this is very interesting. We got 5 of swords in your past also, okay, and 5 of swords in your future energy also. Now here someone definitely has let you down, but now in the future I see this as your energy, guys. You are being fearful about something. You're being fearful about trusting people. You're being fearful about opening up to new people and new experiences. That kind of energy I'm experiencing. So you're like, see this is a beautiful what do I say, this is a very beautiful card, guys. Moon followed by the star. It's a beautiful this thing. So you are trying to heal yourself. You're trying to come to the terms with the experience that you had in the recent past, and you are just taking care of yourself. You're nurturing yourself. You're not in a hurry to jump into another relationship, or to get into any new experiences. You are just waiting for the dust to settle down. You're taking care of yourself. You want to heal from your past heartbreak, and you are still fearful, and you're working towards healing. In your overall energy, guys, there's again Hanged Man, there's Death, okay, King of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and Three of Wands. So guys, I think in the entire reading, this is the only Pentacles or the Earth card that I'm getting. Rest all are about swords or fire. Again, the emotions also are very less. So I think you're dealing with an air sign or a fire sign, like either Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Strong fire sign or strong air sign in either of your charts, either you or the person that you're interacting with. Okay. So anyway, what I see is like I said, you are putting an end to whatever happened in the recent past. You are letting the bygones be bygones. You are not going to dwell over it. In fact, you're kind of contemplating over it. You're kind of thinking about the lessons that this experience has given to you. You're very much learning from whatever has happened in your recent past, and you are working, like you're more focusing towards your passion. You're more focused on pursuing your passions, taking care of yourself. Maybe you're doing whatever it takes to heal yourself. Like if you like indulging into some art, you're doing that. Or if you have some passion, you're trying to follow that, but you're just doing everything it takes to keep yourself happy. You're spending more time with your family, and just not paying attention to whatever happened. You have learnt your lessons very well. I'll tell you why. Because in the clarifying deck also, I got this cards, which one is the Tower card. The Tower card and the Death card, both are there. Like you have pulled a lot of major arcanas, guys. Some very substantial major arcanas. The thing is, the Death card and Tower card both signify that something happened in your recent past which gave you some good lessons, some life lessons, and you have learned your life lessons. It's not just that the incident happened, and you were just sulking over it. No, you have learnt your lessons really, really well, and you are doing the healing work now. You are moving forward. Definitely you were heartbroken about it. Someone has really, really broken your heart, but you are kind of trying to come through it. You're trying to focus on your own self, or be it work wise. Like I said, if you're passionate about some art, you're doing that, but you're completely focused on yourself right now. Okay. You are so the thing is that universe has your back, guys. Definitely universe is saying to you that you are on right track. I am with you. You are on the right track. You guys are like taking care of yourself. I am very sure some of you are meditating a lot, to restore your energies. I can see a Temperance. The Temperance, the Star card, all indicate that you are trying to seek the balance in your life. You are trying to seek balance between all this clutter and all this mess. And it's a very beautiful energy. Like I really like the energy of a Temperance and the Star card. I strongly feel that you are interacting with a Sagittarian. Amongst the fire signs, I strongly feel that you are interacting with a Sagittarian, or interacting in the sense you have a Sagittarian in your energy. Okay. So guys, yeah, there is the king of cups. The king of cups has come again. Someone surely has someone surely wants to what do you say, uh, offer their emotions to you, but you are still in that indecisive phase. You're still in that you're not able to decide that, or you don't want to look at this offer. You're still not open to welcome this new love in your life. You are like, okay, I don't want to step into any another relationship right now. I want to focus on myself. Okay, but in all probability, I think you will have someone who is going to offer their love and emotions to you at the in the near future. Whether to accept it or not is another story, but yeah, you have new love coming up in your near future. So let's see what message we have for you from this beautiful deck, my favorite deck. Dear Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, what message do I have to pass to Gemini? What is the message for my Geminis for the month of August? Dear Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, what is the message for my Geminis for the month of August? One message please for my Geminis for the month of August. Dear Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, one message please for my Geminis for the month of August. Oh, something fell down there. Yeah, nice. I really like this. You are good enough. I guess, Geminis, you are sitting in this energy any which ways, but if not, then universe is also telling you that you are good enough. So whoever has done wrong to you, just let go of that person. They don't deserve space in your life. Whatever happens for you. The tower moment, no matter how hurtful it seems at that particular time, some endings seem very painful, but they are for your highest good. I just don't have doubt for that. So just believe in yourself, keep on doing the work that you are doing, stay focused like the way you are right now. So let's see what this card has to tell you. I really loved the energy of that card, full moon in Virgo. Let's see. Yeah, so the card is telling it's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's lead you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far, and drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you have given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Attune. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Yeah, so probably the temperance is telling you to find the balance. If you are not doing that right now, then try to seek balance. It's all about balancing your energies. Okay, work life balance or any kind of balance. Additional meanings for this card are: worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. This Six of Pentacles card, which indicates that you might be helping someone in terms of money. Okay, so if you are it might be anything, like you're doing some kind of charity. You may be probably helping your domestic help in this critical situations, but yeah, there is some give and take of money involved here. I'm really sorry about that. This message reminded me of that. So it says raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. Yeah, the teaching of the card is the full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. It's time to sort what's going in your life, what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also the time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. Wow. So there is a lot of there are a lot of messages for meditation, guys. So I believe some of you are already doing it. If not, please start doing it, because that is stated loud and clear. You need to go within and calm yourself down and restore your energies. Okay, I'll take this one. Yes, take the card is saying your intuition is correct, take action accordingly. Yeah. So for those of you who are still thinking of cutting ties with that energy, that toxic energy, then please don't think much. Go ahead and do it. It is for your highest good. Or whatever the answers that you're seeking for, the answer definitely is yes. It's such a positive card. I really liked it. Like, doesn't need more discussion, right? The discussion just ends. Let's see. Yeah. The card says you're fairly certain about your next move, and you pulled this card as additional validation which will spur you into action. This card confirms that your intuition is accurate and that you can trust it fully. The joy you feel knowing that your intuitive feelings are valid may be tempered by the fear of making life changes. Heaven wants you to know, however, that all of the details are being taken care of. You are supported in all ways as long as you ask for help and then accept it as it comes to you in various forms. It's a lovely card, guys. So whoever, whatever measures that you're taking to take care of yourself, even if you're feeling a little apprehensive or a little fearful, just work through your fears and know that universe has your back. So overall, Geminis, it's a very nice and positive reading. I really like the energy of it. I hope you liked it too. Please let me know your thoughts about the reading by putting comments in the comment section. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Like the reading if you liked it, and click the notification bell if you have if you have not already done. Okay, guys. So I shall leave you at that. Take care. Bye.